How are you feeling?
Well,
How long have you been here?
it's been 3 months, May 17th.
And what brought you here?
That's difficult to answer.
Could you give me some idea?
City people see forests, woods, streams.
Offhand, I can't.
Whose idea was it that you come here?
A psychiatrist.
Cultivated that.
And what happened that ended up with your being here in the hospital?
The psychiatrist decided that this was the situation for me.
Did he tell you why?
Every type of person going every place in the world, all attempting to get there the fastest way and the safest way.
No, the psychiatrist did not.
Has anybody told you why?
Who do I think has the power in society?
No.
Have you any idea why?
Yes.
And what is that?
We don't think of it as a miracle anymore.
Why are you different?
I am trying to do with my life something which few people try to do.
We don't think of it as a miracle anymore.
And this influences my thinking and consequently my action.
Stop what they thought, show them they soft, pull up and floss and hold the applause. Put some Henny out for the niggas lost from sauce, cause ain't too many niggas out trying to carry the cross. My old girl told me she the best thing that I lost. Probably picked my mind first, but I guess it's a start. She used to steal a pop's pants out, pull up and park, and never home for us dark, so we never got caught. My OG said it didn't take time for a hit you, cause even though they come and go, the way they live and stay with you, it's only when they come to blows, they give and they miss you. So fuck the sim shit, the pimp shit, super official. What do I know? Ride slow, get it and get it after. Follow my lows, never relive it. You get a dough on these niggas till they gotta get with it. Toast to the critics, they the reason why I know to get it. Young and I with it, tryna make moves, stuck on my pivot, run till I get it. When I do, just remember I said it. If you took a nigga for food, I ain't never forgetting, cause I ain't never really been too good at forgiving. I seen the risk and beat the game, I swing a fifth and plead the same. And I be banging on the door till they know that name. And I be black like before, nigga, ain't shit changed. And I ain't playing no games, you see a nigga take a flight, make a fell asleep. Ain't nobody weed praying on my feet when they come for me. Ain't shit changed yet, cause the real niggas keep it chin. When you stab them in the back, they don't turn out the cheek. It's the ill will, real deal. When they shoot the kill, and they ain't never square, but shit is real in the film. I seen it happen, so I know that it can happen again. So to this day, I don't brag about shit with the pen.
How do you choose a date? Whose company would you enjoy?
What is it you're trying to do with your life?
Play the piano for people.
I'm not clear. How is it that playing the piano for people has eventually resulted in your being here in the hospital?
I sit differently when I play the piano, and when I'm away from the piano I occasionally look differently from other people, and this has caused dislike from people.
They dislike you because you sit differently at the piano?
Yes,
What way do you sit at the piano that people would dislike you?
I cannot describe an illustration of how I sit.
I can't imagine it, that it would make people angry at you, or at least dislike you.
My father does, and doctors do, because of the way I appear in relationship to the way I sit at the piano and occasionally stand when I'm away from the piano because of the way I sit at the piano.
How do you stand when you're away from the piano that they dislike you?
I can't describe an illustration.
Does it feel to you any different from the way other people stand?
Yes, it feels different.
In what way?
This is becoming too involved to describe.
What about Anne? There's Betty.
Hi, Mom. What's for supper?
Oh, Anne's a nice girl.
But I don't think I'll know what to say.
We don't think of it as a miracle anymore.
Would I be right in assuming then that you don't feel that you belong in the hospital?
Just be your natural, talkative old self. Come on, let's do this for supper.
But that other people did feel that.
As soon as I express the belief that I do not belong in this hospital, which is a mental hospital, then those who dislike me want to find a worse place for me.
Who do I think has the power in society?
I'm not sure I understand. Could you make that clearer for me?
I'm not really understanding, so you better just cancel it.
What would you like to do now?
I was playing the piano. I was enjoying playing the piano. Working there.
And afterwards, what are you going to do next year?
I'd like to play the piano next year.
Oh, that doesn't sound like much.
No.
Is this a way of...
Yes, I can. As soon as I express the belief that I do not belong in this mental hospital, then those who dislike me want to find a hospital where the living conditions are not as good as this.
But why are you in the hospital in the first place? I'm not clear.
Because I'm working to do something which, in my life, which most people do not do. This influences my thinking and occasionally my actions. And a psychiatrist has noticed this.
What has he noticed?
Likes the actions and the thinking, and has decided that I should be here to change them.
What actions?
How I talk and how I look right at this moment.
And how would you describe the way you're talking and looking right at this moment?
As other people talk, and at this moment, however, I've been told that it is not the way other people talk and look.
Have you any idea in what way it's not like others?
No, because I believe it is as other people talk.
So then, from your point of view, not from other people's point of view, from your point of view, you look, you talk, you think, you behave as other people do. You're very interested in learning to play the piano. You sit at the piano a little differently from the way someone else might, and you stand somewhat differently.
Occasionally I stand differently.
Now that in itself doesn't seem on the surface to be sufficient reason for being in a hospital. So what other reasons have been given to you, or what other reasons do you understand are the causes of your being here?
I'm supposed to not be mentally well.
Oh. And what's supposed to be wrong with you?
No doctor has told me.
It's hard to believe.
I tell the truth.
What are your plans? If things should go well, if you were to leave the hospital, then what?
I need financial help from my father to prepare me for obtaining a job as a piano instructor at a university where I will be able to teach people how to play the piano and also play the piano for people.
Have you had the training yet to permit you to be an instructor?
No, I have not.
Have you tried?
I don't understand what you mean.
Have you tried to get the instruction?
Yes, I have tried.
What's happened?
I tell the barber bring a fade higher, like my anger for these wave riders. Express, boy, they wave riders, even though today's rider. They keep flying to my face trying. I keep stomping through the maze I'm in. Keep balling, keep the rock, we can make diamonds. Keep the glitter that you bought, you ain't eating if your plate shining. We did some soul searching, we got the same findings. I was in the soil searching, we was the same minded, it was the same mindset. We ain't shaking if you ain't grinding. And I think my brother lost because I can't find him. It hurts to talk about it. I dodge my problems till they grow and I can't walk around it. So I'm often drowning. I like my weather around that coffin climate. I'm coughing dying. You know the city finds its cost and find the shitty rounds and golf the liners. It's nothing city, biking dogs and science. They no bark or biting. Nothing harsh is right. You know the city find its cost and find the shitty rhymes and call them liners. There's nothing city, biking dogs and science. They no bark or biting. There's nothing harsh as writing.
Rate as time goes on. There's a characteristic lack of interest in the environment, withdrawal from contact with others, and with it goes an increasing loss of emotional response. These people become vague and empty. Their manner is childish and they are gawky. They show little or no initiative and spontaneity. If they do react emotionally, their reaction is often inappropriate. They have, of course, no real plans for the future. In spite of this general impoverishment of their personality, many of their intellectual functions remain intact. Memory and orientation are not impaired. The patient we are going to see is about 40. She has been sick for more than 10 years, lives quietly in the hospital, doing simple work in the laundry. She seldom speaks unless spoken to, and does not mix with the other patients. But she is really quite contented, and her lack of energy and animation is not due to depression and despondency, but to apathy. She might, during the interview, demonstrate inappropriate emotional reaction, particularly smiling or laughing when discussing serious subjects. She complains of auditory hallucinations, voices, and strange feelings of being controlled by unseen forces, though these are not especially common symptoms in the simple type of schizophrenia.
And how long have you been here?
I think it'll be 14 months in December, beginning of December.
In this place?
Yeah.
You like it here?
I like it when it's quiet.
You like it when it's quiet?
I find it too noisy for the patients.
Sometimes it's noisy here because of the other patients. Why do you like it better when it's quiet? Have you always liked it quiet, or?
I've been used to living where it's quiet, except for the railway.
You told me once that you didn't like the radio in the hospital.
I was unhappy when they brought the radio.
Why?
The ward was quieter without it.
Well, if you're very quiet, what are you doing? Are you reading, or are you thinking?
Reading.
You don't like reading? What are you doing?
Music better. Listening to music and not talking.
You like that?
Music is the best.
Vera, you told me another time that sometimes you hear voices talking to you, can't see the people. Does that happen often?
Yes, I think it's all day.
All day?
Yes, I don't think my head has been free of anybody talking.
Can you hear them now?
Since I was a young girl.
Can you hear them now? Or really quiet?
And I can talk. And I can talk without them.
You can talk without whom?
Take away my talking.
The voices?
Yes.
How does he do it? Can you tell me what they're saying?
I don't pay any attention to what they say.
But you understand them. Why did you come here, Vera? Are you still sick?
No, I'm much better now.
But you like staying here? Have you seen your family lately?
No, I haven't.
But aren't you feeling lonesome?
Yes, I was wishing I had.
They haven't seen you for a long time?
No.
Have you written them?
No, I haven't. I don't like writing letters.
Did they write you?
No, I haven't received any letters either.
Think you might have a visit soon?
Possibly if I'm good.
You know what day it is today? You know what time it is about? That's quite right. 10 minutes past 12. Did you see the paper today?
No, I haven't.
Why not? Don't like reading?
It goes up there and I'm quiet.
Where's it going?
Right off.
Where's your head going? What would you like to do now, Vera?
I was playing the piano. I was enjoying playing the piano.
And afterwards, what are you going to do next year?
I'd like to play the piano next year.
Well, let's suppose, just for a minute, that you would have $100,000. What would you do with it?
Hospital needed it.
The hospital needed it?
Mm-hmm.
You mean you would give it to the hospital?
Probably.
And what would you do?
Expect them to keep me up.
Make you to keep you here? Because you like it here? How do you feel?
Feeling better, thank you.
Feeling better? Are you sleeping well?
Yes, I'm sleeping better now.
How's your appetite? You must be feeling very lonesome, being alone so long. Are you?
Yes, I was lonely, yes.
What are you smiling? Have you any friends here?
Yes, I have friends here.
Are you seeing them every day?
Yes, I think so.
What do you do? Do you talk to them?
When I'm allowed to, yes.
You're always allowed to, you know.
Yes.
And what would you like to do now?
It's time to go back for lunch.
You just had your lunch. How long ago?
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Are you hungry again?
No.
Well, let's go anyway, perhaps we get a cup of coffee.
Yes.
You have seen in this patient apathy, indifference, inappropriate emotional reaction. She was smiling when asked about loneliness, general gracelessness of posture, total lack of ambition and initiative, with no real plans for the future, hallucinations, but her memory and orientation are intact, and she was quite coherent. A characteristic picture of chronic simple schizophrenia.